Okay guys, I just want to apologize in advance because number one, my office neighbor is on the phone and he's chatting, and you'll probably hear his voice in my video, but I'm hoping that you don't. And I don't want to wait. Like, I'm not feeling very well. That's part two. I'm not feeling very well, but I needed to film this video for you guys. I will try and mute him out, but yeah, I just want to get this filmed and out there. As you can see from the title, this is part two to the harsh truth of how much it truly costs to manufacture clothing for your clothing brand. In part one, we discussed quotations from 3 manufacturers based in London. So in this video, I've got 3 more quotations to share with you guys, and these ones are a little bit more accessible apart from one. So guys, when you see a small brand charging hundreds for their garments, please be mindful that they are paying through their nose to actually get these garments manufactured, especially if they're manufacturing locally in the UK, the US or Europe. Guys, it's not cheap out here. And not only is it expensive, the process is long, and small brands need to make it worth their while. So I've got quotations for my new collection that I am working on. This is series 2 of the Pumla collection. Series 1 is already out. I'll have that linked below, so if you want to support Shiva Shiva, you can go ahead and click the link in my description. Series 1 was for the girlies, and series 2 is for the mandem, the guys. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Tani G, and on this channel I talk full, unfiltered transparency of what it's truly like to run your own small clothing brand. So let's dive in with some of these quotations. I wanted to produce a bowler shirt, a trouser with an elasticated waist and a drawstring, and a similar type of short. I was going to provide the fabric and the patterns digitally. It is definitely rare to find companies that are willing to commit to your really low order quantities. It is almost near impossible to find them overseas, like, trust me. I had a conversation with a manufacturer the other day, and I wanted to have my garments manufactured in potentially Europe, in Turkey, and he said his Turkish manufacturer will only accept minimums of like 500 garments, which I just feel like it's too much, because these are the same companies that claim that they're all for the small brands. But I'm sorry, no small brand in their right mind is going to order 250 garments in the same color, in the same style for their first drop. Like, it makes no sense. So to actually find these manufacturers from both my part 1 and in this video, I actually used, okay, this is gonna be a shameless plug, but I tested my database. Because I'm releasing my starter kit, my starter kit is gonna have a database of different manufacturers, those based in the UK and also possibly not in the UK. So I wanted to test this database and see whether I can actually find a manufacturer for my garments using this particular database. So for those of you that might be wondering how I find these manufacturers, that is how I found them. So the first manufacturing company is a company based in North London. What's interesting about this manufacturer is that they offer UK manufacturing and offshore manufacturing. The UK manufacturing has no minimum order quantity, but the offshore manufacturing does have a minimum order quantity, and this is what I meant by manufacturing a lot of the time overseas comes with the price of meeting their minimums. But what I will say is that this company actually quoted me some decent-ish prices, and these prices are for cut, make, trim only. So for the shirt was going to cost me £32 plus VAT. The trouser was going to cost me £29 plus VAT, and the shorts were going to cost me £20.50 plus VAT. The next company was another London-based company, and their prices were a lot more similar to the prices mentioned in my previous video in part 1. So for the sampling process, they charge £32 per hour, and for the shirt, they estimated that it would take 4.5 hours, so sampling was quoted at £144. For production, they actually put it into unit volume categories. So if I wanted to manufacture between 1 and 5 garments, that was going to cost me £129.60. This is probably the most expensive company yet, because this is just cut, make, trim, guys. For 5 to 15 products, that was going to cost me £115.20 per shirt. For 16 to 50 products, which is where I would lie because I wanted to start off with 30 units of shirts, that would have set me back £100 £100.80 per unit. To manufacture between 50 and 100 units, that would have cost me £93.60. And for 100 plus units, which is probably the cheapest that you would get, that was going to set me back £86.40, which is absolutely ridiculous. That is so expensive. For the trousers, they estimated 4 hours of sampling. So sampling at that £32 per hour was going to cost £128. For 1 to 5 units, that was going to cost £115.20. I'm going to skip to 16 to 50 units, which is where I would lie, and that would have cost me £89.60. And for 101 plus units, that would have cost £76.80 for the trouser. Sorry if the camera's been like moving. I didn't even realize it was doing that until I just looked in the viewfinder, and it's just looking a bit weird. So lastly, to manufacture the shorts, they had said that it was going to take them about 4 hours for the sampling, so that was going to cost again £128. And the prices to develop the shorts were exactly the same as the prices to develop the trousers. They also had a charge for the tech pack. So to develop the tech pack for the shirt, that was going to cost £120. And to develop the tech pack for the shorts and the trousers, that was going to cost £100 each. So I want to shamelessly plug myself again. My tech pack guide is £29, and I provide a template for you to create your own tech pack, a guide as to how to create your own tech pack, a full example to follow, say if you're still not sure, as well as flats or sketches of a range of garments, including t-shirts, hoodies, tracksuits, jackets, bomber jackets, and all of that good stuff. So I will also have that linked below. So the final quotation that I received was from another London-based company. I actually really wanted to work with this company because we had a call and I really liked the lady, and she also like ordered something for my brand, which was so nice of her. She was singing my praises and she really did come across as if she understood my vision. Maybe that's, you know, sales pitch, I don't know, but I liked her and I wanted to work with her. Initially, she had quoted me for 50 units, but I emailed back and said no, I only want 30 units. So she kept the quotation the same. So this was a quote for 30 units. So the trousers was going to be £28, the shorts were going to be £27, and the shirt was going to be £33.60. And this was with no VAT, they don't charge VAT. I obviously let her know that I've got the patterns and they're digital, so in order for them to use the patterns, they would have had to print it, and there was a cost associated with printing the pattern. So it was going to cost £45 per pattern, and then £38 to grade the pattern, because I had one pattern that wasn't graded. They had this cost which was the production management fee, and that was a whopping £500, and that completely put me off. But what's included in this management is ensuring that the fabrics are delivered and everything's in place, and they also do the quality control check, which I feel like is or should be just standard in a standard price, but they were charging a whopping £500 for that. So you needed to provide a deposit of £500 for her to start the work, for them to start the production of the actual garment. So by work, I mean like the sampling process and all of that stuff, and I guess accepting you as a client, or for them to actually start the production of your garment. That was gonna cost 50% of the production price. You would then pay the rest on completion. So that was the final company that made me think, you know what, I'm sticking to my Italian manufacturer. The reason why I even considered moving my manufacturing to the UK was because honestly guys, things were just getting wrong. Brexit really ruined things, in all honesty. Like shipping things here was proving to be like difficult. Like I just felt like with duties, they were just charging whatever it is they felt like charging. It didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. But trust me, it is definitely worth me continuing to manufacture in Italy, and this is why. So if I take the cheapest quotation that I received from these 6 clothing manufacturers in the UK, so those from part 1 and part 2, and I, you know, calculate everything just based on the fabric, like providing the fabric, just basically the unit cost pounds per garment times the amount of units that I wanted, the difference was £900 with the Italian manufacturer being cheaper. So then I had to think to myself, okay, is shipping from Italy or going to Italy physically and picking up the garments myself and then paying duties on the government website that way, is that gonna come up to £900? Is shipping my fabric from my fabric provider on Alibaba.com to Italy, is that all gonna add up and exceed £900? I don't think so. I don't even think it will exceed like £300. The way I'll do it is that I'm not gonna get the fabric from China and deliver it here and then have to send it to Italy. No, I will get them to send it directly to my manufacturer in Italy and sort it out that way. That would have been a cost I would have incurred anyway here in the UK, whether I ship it to the UK or to Italy. So that's that on that. And then obviously to get the garments from Italy to the UK, I would have been charged to do that. But what I've been doing is actually just taking a day trip to Italy and picking it up myself. Flights to Italy, sometimes if I book it like in advance, it's just going to cost me 30 quid. Then I just have to pay for the baggage, which is probably like another like 80 quid. Rip off, I know, but you know, that's still way under that £900. I'm working with a manufacturer that I've worked with for a long time. I trust her. I know the garments are gonna come out nice. She already has all the patterns, so that's all sorted. Yeah, I think it's probably wise for me to stick with my Italian manufacturer. So yeah, like I mentioned, my database is going to be in my starter kit, so please be sure to sign up to be the first to know when my starter kit actually comes out. The starter kit will actually also include my tech pack as well, but if you want to start creating your own tech pack, that's already available, so you can shop that now. And if you want to shop my brand new collection, series 1 Pumla, then I will have that linked down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like this video. Let me know if you want a part 3, guys. I can start digging. I'll even find quotations for like more like basic products like t-shirts and hoodies, and let me know if you want me to sit down and talk to you guys about that. I know people are gonna be possibly asking me for the contact details of these manufacturers. I don't know, guys. The reason why I'm not putting them in the description is because I don't want them to feel funny about me talking about their quotations and then having them linked below without asking their permission. Do you get it? It's not a thing where I'm trying to like gatekeep. It's literally trying to protect myself from getting into trouble. But I did want to be transparent and, you know, provide you with some quotations that I've received. So guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and that my voice and my sniffling hasn't been too annoying for you guys. I will catch you guys in my very next video. Bye.